Hey guys, it's Zach from ShopBlocks again, and again I'm here with a few of our favorite sets. The only set that really remains the same here is our 20th anniversary or 10th anniversary Warthog, and we got our friend the ODST Hawk, and my favorite, the ODST Scorpion. But also, we have our frigate here on the space station ready to launch. Not sure how 6 is gonna get there, but they'll get there somehow. Today I am here to show you your second custom build. This is the Halo Reach Corvette. This one is quite further tricky just besides the engines, just because it's got so many loose parts to it. So let's get this started and hopefully be less painful. Alright, first up, we're going to start with the tail. So I removed the tail here for you. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 3 flat 3x1 pieces, and you're going to need 4 1x4 flat pieces. And it goes in a very specific order. So here's how you're going to start. You're going to take your 3-piece, you're going to flip it upside down, because that's the way we're going to start it. You're going to take your other 2 3-pieces, and you're going to slant them out this way. You're going to then flip that over so you can see this side. And you're then going to place a 1x4 flat on each side. For now, the angle of it does not really matter, so to speak, so you can keep it wherever. And you can place another one right below that on both sides. And that is your tail end of the Corvette. Alright, the next part will be on more of the outside edges of the frigate. However, before I continue on, I want to make a quick little announcement. One of my videos on my YouTube channel hit 100 views. Doesn't sound like a lot, but to me it's quite a bit because, well, I've never had a YouTube channel before, and that is definitely something cool for me to hit. So as a celebration, I'm going to be doing a stop motion soon. It's one I've always wanted to do. I can never do it for a stop motion contest, but I'm going to do a quote-unquote music video where all it is, in the background music, there's no gunshots. You'll just see the gunshots animation, but it's just going to be all a music video. I'm not going to tell you what song it is, but when you guys hear it, you're going to be like, really? Or you're just going to be like, that's awesome. So we're going to move on past that. Alright, up next, we're going to do the hump, I guess you could call it. I don't even really know what someone would call this. I'm going to call it the hump here. And I'll just take off the other side while I'm at it. Gotta be careful though. Ooh. Because this can fall apart quite easily, and I'd prefer that don't. Alright, so first off, you can take a 4x1 flat, and you're just going to angle it. The angle doesn't matter, like I said. You can do it on both sides, because there's actually going to be pieces that make it even in the end. For some reason it did that with mine. If it doesn't do that with yours, let me know, because I'll see what I can do to try to fix that. I just like to do that. Next, you could take a 6x1 flat, and you're going to put it beneath that. It's going to go like so, I believe. No, actually, whatever. It does not really matter right now, like I said. I sometimes go a little over dramatic with it, but that's just me. You have to live with that, sorry. Up next, we can take a 4x1 flat again. I'm gonna put it across. And last but not least for this part, you're gonna need to take 2 6x1 flats. I'm gonna point them downwards. So in this, by the end of this step, you should have a very, very rough outline of what the Corvette looks like. So you have that. There was something else I wanted to tell you. I can't remember. I'll let you know if it pops back up in the next part. Now we're going to finish doing the outline of the frigate. Not the frigate. Gosh, I was just watching that reply video from Snowman of Whipped Cream. Oi, sorry, man. Now we're going to do the final part of the Corvette. I think I may have said frigate earlier, I'm sorry. But it's going to be the tip. So first, you're going to take two 4x1 flats. Put them here like so. Up next, after that, you're going to take, again, two 6x1 flats. And you're going to put those below here. This is just an incredibly flat layer within itself, so. You're going to take two 4x1s, 4x1 flats. They're going to cross up front here. And this piece, it's helpful to have. I find it helps anyway. If you guys don't use it, it's whatever. It's actually a pretty hard piece to find anyway. It's a triangle. What you're going to do is it's going to point out this way, because if you look in the actual Corvette's underbelly, it actually indents in the middle here. So, I'm going to put that like so, and put that like so. And that is your outline of the Corvette. Well, I remember what I wanted to tell you. This could actually, later on, I hope to make a video. This could actually be the base outline for a Corvette, not Corvette, a Covenant Cruiser. And if I do have the stuff to build a cruiser, oh, you guys will be in for a treat, I'll tell you that. Well, now, this is where we're going to start bouncing all over the place, because this is where it kind of gets complicated. Like I said, this is a lot harder than the frigate. This is the Corvette. Oh, I am just all over the place today, man. And there goes that. Oh, that's why. No. Let's take that off. Alright, the next part we're going to be doing, if I can stop dropping all the pieces for it, is going to be the Corvette's engines. This is... The reason why this is not to scale is because if it were to scale, the Corvette would not have two just massive blocks as engines, I'll tell you that. And, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. Alright, let's just get my pieces reassembled here again, quickly. That goes there, like so. And this goes, nope, I lied. Please bear with me. Alright, finally got fixed. This is going to be the Corvette's engine sector. Like I said, it was not going to be to scale because Corvettes do not have two large engines. So let's get started. The first, oh, for God's sake, wait, some pieces are kind of sticky to each other here today for some reason. Ugh. Headaches, man, headaches. So, we're going to start off with the engine basics. You're going to need two of these. Oh, that's out of view, sorry. Two of these. They're the same things we use for the frigate to put on the engines. You're just going to need two of these. And pretty much they're going to do the same exact thing. They're going to be the engines. I picked these off of some of the older Covenant turrets I have hanging around here. I don't know if you guys want to necessarily put them. You can put the blue lights like we did on the frigate. It does not matter. I just think these look more realistic. Going to attach these onto the hold parts. So you have what looks like this. Up next, you can take a 3x2 flat. You can take a gray slanted-ish piece, a ramp, I guess I called it last time. I don't really remember. It's going to overlay. This is what's going to hold the engines together for now. So it should look like that. And the next part is we actually landed the Saber in Halo Reach. It's the top port, whatever they call it. I don't even remember. Well, all you need to do really is you need to take a 2x4 flat. There's a blue dot in the center. That's just like where you jump into the Corvette. And there's always been an overhang above it. This is like completely optional. What I did was I took just two blue circles and two purple circles, 1x1s, and put a 3x1 top. And just stuck it right in the middle. So kind of detailed it a bit. It should look like that. It's not sticking onto any of the pegs. And this goes on here. If you decide not to do the top part, you do have to have the 4x2 piece. That is crucial. Up next, you're going to need an instruction guide, I guess. I don't know. You can take two 1x1s, and they're going to go on the edges here. I'm going to do that to the opposite side as well. These parts were sticking on really tight earlier for some reason. And you can take this one, like I said, I ran out of parts. I have the frigate still built, actually, so it might have came out better. You're going to need a 4x2 flat, purple anyway. And on top of that, where the 1 and 2 and the 4-piece meet, a 2x1 flat is going to go on top. Next to that is going to be a 4x1 flat. This is an optional piece if you have the pieces, I'll explain why, but it's a 2x1 flat with no bumps. I'll explain why. And the last but not least, you're going to have the 2x1 flat. Just put that under here. And going to do the same thing to the other side. The reason why I said the 2x1 flat was an optional. On this side, if you run out of pieces, I can only use 2x2s or 2x1 flats. So I'm going to put that there. I have a 2x1 flat here I can just put. Whoop, dropping it though. And like I said, I only have 2x1 flats I can use, so I'm going to put that there. Oh, no, my bad. I lied. I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put the 4x1 flat there. And this is why this is here, is so it holds it in place. Especially with the 2x1s, those come annoying. And don't do what I did. You're going to need to put a 2x1 flat under here. Now it's a bit harder to put on. Another 2x1 here as a flat. And that is going to be your Corvette's engine. It's just going to pretty much rest right about there. So we'll let it rest right about there. Alright, next up, I don't know, this was just purpose to stabilize the Corvette, whether or not it actually exists on it, I don't know. But what you're going to need is you're going to need a 2x6 flat piece, or if you have two 1x6 flats, or two 2x3 flats that will work equally as well. You're going to take another one of those pieces. This part has to be either this piece or two 6x1 flats. It will not work because of the way it's overlaid. You're going to overlay it right here. And then I picked this piece up off the AA gun. I don't know if you guys have any extras. I have two of them. That's why I have this. It's just going to stick right under here. And then I have this. It's a 6x1 flat. It's in the Spectre's color because I ran out of pieces. I believe it goes roughly right around here. And this can actually just be attached directly to the frame of the Corvette because it goes right here below these 4 pieces. I'll show you in a minute upside down. And this actually somewhat balances out the back of the Corvette. As you can see, it goes here and here. I believe that is the right length. If not, I will get back to you. Actually, hold on, let's find out right now. I got the rest of the Corvette body here. Put that like that. That goes like that. Nope. I lied to you guys. I believe it goes one more up, so you can just remove the gray piece here. Goes up there, and that should do it for now. I'll get back to you if I do find any complications with it. Hey guys, I told you I'd be back with you briefly if I found it out. I did find it out, and we're going to move on to the next step. It goes right here, actually. It goes 2 up from the top, and there should be 3 behind it. Still goes in the same place, just kind of chillaxes below those 4 pieces, as I showed you earlier. In case you missed it, I'm going to do this quickly, because my camera may run out of film time. I did quite a few outtakes on this. That is my bad. So next up, we're going to move on to the, more towards the front of the Corvette. This is not the body yet, or it could be. It's not though, so attach that there. Pew. That's not saying. This is going to be the top of the Corvette. I only got about 3 minutes, so you guys might have to pause to slow me down. Alright, so we're going to start off. You're going to need a 8x2 flat. That's a bigger piece, or two 4x2s, or whatever you have to replace that. You're gonna take a purple ramp by 2x2. You're gonna place it there. Up next, you're gonna take a 2x4 flat. I'm gonna place it right next to it. I took 2x2 gray ramps. You can use whatever color you want, but those just assemble right there. I'm gonna take this off. I started running out of pieces again. Actually, I hate to tell you this, but I kind of built this in school one day because there was nothing to do whatsoever. You could take another 4x2 flat. I'm gonna put it here. Now, like I said, I started running out of pieces. You can use 4x1 flats. What I did, because I was desperate, use a 2x2 flat cube. Put that there. Use two 2x1 flats and put them on the edge. And up next is pretty much the same thing, except you don't use the 2x2 cube. Put the 4x2 down. You put two 2x1s here. You're going to take one more thing. You're going to take another 4x2 flat, and you can take two more 2x1 flats, and you're gonna actually just it's gonna rest there for now, but you're gonna need to bring it up later. Actually, this next step, it's attached directly to this 4x2 flat, which goes on here, and that's gonna hoist this up. And I'm almost out of time. I'm gonna have to rush this, guys. Sorry. Next up, you can take either 4x2 flat or two 4x1 flats. You're gonna put smooth cubes here. Hello, cubes again. Place that down. And last but not least, because I'm almost out of time, this will probably end off the first part too, because I don't know how to build the rest. You're gonna take a 3x2 flat. Gonna go on the edge here. And then you're gonna take another 2x1 flat. You're gonna put that there. So that's that part. You might want to stop it. I'm almost out of time, so I'll be back for the next part.